What a long, interesting song. All about freedom, wanting one's personal space. At the same time, saying, I won't let you down, I will not give you up. You know, and also strong words in there. You don't belong to me, and I don't belong to you. We got to see that. That's what he says again and again. Yeah, and then of course the wisest line of all, perhaps in my opinion, that the clothes don't make the man. At times I felt it was like a fashion show or something going on with the body swaying, moving and all in the lyrics sometimes. I felt like it was about a talk about maybe models and the talk of the photograph and things like that, the posing. But I could be wrong. But yeah, definitely seems like it's about a duo and one of them is moving on. Perhaps about Wham, the earlier band or group that George Michael belonged to, Wham.
Oh.
With big hit songs like Careless Whisper and Last Christmas coming from that duo. But then George Michael moved on solo, and I don't even know the name of the other guy today.
You don't?
Very few do actually.
Ah.
That's the
So
sad
he
part
didn't
of it.
come out later.
So
Okay.
Wham, literally nobody knows who's
The second
other
member.
one.
Oh.
That's sad. So George Michael actually became famous, and the other one nobody knows.
And the other one never knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
We always shall call him the other one.
Ah, that's not good. I like Wham.
This is George Michael's solo, Freedom 90.
I like the music. The composition in this one is rich. It is rich all the way. It started.
And the piano keys playing.
Oh, which
And
song
the
is that,
piano.
Savio? I forget the song. I kept thinking throughout. I don't know whether it's Hall & Oates or who, but it sounds so like them. I forget the song. It's about a woman or what? I just forget. But this one is different. Similar tune though when it started. And throughout the song, the composition remains one thing that is rich. They talk about freedom. There was talk about his school time days when he was a heartthrob of girls. All girls in the school he used to.
I was every little hungry schoolgirl's pride and joy.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
Yeah.
And I guess it was enough for me.
Yeah. Then I don't know what all started happening, and life moved on slowly. There was rock and roll on TV. Yeah, there was a lot of things that was said, but then again the freedom comes freedom, and then what you get, what you give, something like that. What you gotta give, what you take.
What are your thoughts on this song, Max? I think it's the first time you're probably listening to George Michael.
No, he
This
has
is my second time.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Freedom 90? What does it mean to you? What all he sung about?
Well, I think it's about freedom in the 90s.
It's about freedom in the 90s. What
That's
does that
all
mean?
the 90s. That means a year. So we got rock and roll TV starting to talk in MTV, all the brand new clothes and their big fat places, houses.
You
So,
could be right.
but then basically it showed like an example of what he used to be. He was the heart about the girls, but that's not it. So there's a change. Like after it, it's about him wanting his freedom, but he doesn't want all this anymore. He's changed the game altogether. He just wants to play differently, not the same game. So now he just wants to get happy, So he gets obsessed with his freedom. You gotta give what you take, freedom, to make sure that you don't belong to me and I don't belong to you. And then he said that maybe some.
Why is he saying that? You got to understand that you don't belong to me and I don't belong to you.
So what's slavery?
He's a slave to this person,
Okay.
to this other person, and he wants his freedom.
Yes.
So, by the way, I don't know whether I should say some things or not while Max is with us. George Michael has his own orientation. So, I guess back in the 90s, being gay was not considered a normal thing. There was a lot of opposition from the society, from your own friends, family, and things like that.
And actually, many of these big artists didn't really admit that they were gay.
Yeah, because of
that.
the opposition of the people,
I
right?
think they came out very
And
late.
the stigma.
Pretty late.
Yeah, so I feel he's trying to,
Times have definitely changed.
in
of
his
course.
cryptic way, he's trying to, perhaps, I don't know, I'm just insinuating or making a guess, like you said, Bam. It could be for all those people who were very close to him who did not want to accept for what he was. He was just trying to convey that it does not make you a man just because you dress like one. You have to also be brave enough to accept what you are. So maybe it was his acceptance and his way of giving out the message that, I am separating from you because I feel suffocated with you being and trying to not be fully myself, something like that. It felt more on those lines than anything else to me throughout. That during his childhood he was somewhat, and then things were changing, and he was changing, and beyond a point, he wanted his freedom to be what he wanted to be, but maybe his very close people also didn't want to accept him for what he was. That's what I felt. I mean, it could be
Yeah,
different.
he's also willing to give back the picture in a frame of them perhaps singing in the, or him, the partner singing in the rain.
Yeah, so,
So he's
yeah,
willing to give back, but he doesn't want to move on either.
okay.
He's not willing to forget. The very first verse clears that out. If you go up on in the lyrics,
Of course, you don't want to break your
he
friendships,
just
but
doesn't
then
want to
you
move
want
on.
a space.
That is what kind of got me. Because I would really, really love to stick around. So please don't give me up, because I would really, really love to stick around. Two very strong lines in there. He probably wants to move on, but he's at the same time doesn't want to move on. It's kind of confusing for me.
It's
in a
not
way.
confusing. It's like you don't want to break the friendship, but at the same time, you want to be yourself. And if you are not accepted, right now at this age, we don't realize the kind of hardships or the kind of emotional turmoil the people at that time had to face. Today, it's common now that whatever you want, it's your choice, your body, your choice, and everything. And that kind of freedom that they were singing back in the day is actually in practice in today's time in most parts of the societies. And which is great, more power to people for their choices. But back in the day, it was very confusing. They didn't know whether they were right or the people were right. I mean, look at Freddie Mercury, what happened to him, and towards the end, how many fans he may have lost at that time, how many pockets of the society actually wanted to distance themselves from him because of the way his life ended. So, a lot used to happen. It was more too many intricate nuances in it, or too many complexities in one thing. So even the person who made the choice, he didn't know whether I'm doing the right thing or the person close to me is saying the right thing to me. There was a lot of confusion, I would say, and it's complex. All in
What about the music, Max, and the voice of this artist, George Michael?
Well, the voice was okay, but the freedom was really good when the freedom was sang by the other vocalist,
Are there other vocalists over here? Okay,
There were backup singers.
backup singers.
Yeah, so the freedom, they say freedom,
Yes.
freedom. Yeah.
Well, but we have forgotten some lyrics over here.
And
Like,
that's
for example, later when he's talking to someone else who did not change their mind, they're not interested in freedom and being happy, they want to go for the traditional part, I suppose. So, as I say in your modern, right? So they are dating there on the high road to heaven, but it seems to be
Feels
the
like the
road
road
of
to
hell.
hell.
Yeah.
But when I knew which side my bread was buttered, I took the knife as well. Posing for another picture, everybody's got to sell.
Yeah.
But when you shake your ass, they notice fast, and some mistakes were built to last.
And then they say that's what you get, that's what you get. So it's either this person did not really follow the artist's advice well, and they continue doing what they were doing. Well, and they probably, maybe it's about a failing model.
All we have to do now is take these lies and make it through somehow.
Yes.
He kept repeating that maybe
Yes.
3-4 times in the song.
Maybe this
So
person.
perhaps that is what he was doing. He knew that all that he was
Yeah.
living, this lifestyle, everything was a complete lie.
Yeah.
And now it's somehow he's got to say that this is true.
there is a lot written in one song. It's
No,
one of
we
those
possibly
like
could have
Al Green songs.
Got everything wrong. Who knows? Yeah, it just could be about something totally different. But yeah, we just have to sit here and listen to it and interpret it
And try.
and be honest and give it from our point of view, in our humble opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion.
This is requested by patron YV. Thank you for all your love and support, all our thousands of subscribers. We wouldn't be here without you. That's it for this one. Goodbye.